skills and the art. Streaming live, stock trading all day, helping people learn and make money their own way. From Wall Street to Tokyo, Tony's got the flow. Teaching the game, ain't nothing to show. He's got the charts, the trends and the moves. Making profit, making moves, his groove. Trade waves, Tony, he's the man. Learn from him, you'll join the winning band. Making money worldwide, and it's a blast. Trade with Tony, and making fortune fast. watch, Tony's in charge. He's got the knowledge, the skills, and the art. Streaming live, stock trading all day, helping people learn and make money their own way. From Wall Street to Tokyo, Tony's got the flow. Teaching the game, ain't nothing to show. He's got the charts, the trends, and the moves. Making profit, making moves is groove. Trading with Tony, he's the man. Learn from him, you'll join the winning band. Making money worldwide, it's a blast. Trade with Tony and making fortune fast.
Morning traders, happy hump day, and we're at it again. Let's see where, oh, you got stopped out. That was a poor fill as well, but that's fine, all adds up. Well, starting green, that's a good sign. Traded two stocks today, Rivian, big news, and Vina Medical. So let me just cross here so we've got all the chat in one place. So a new medical also has a decent catalyst. So we traded those two simultaneously. I'm getting good at this multitasking thing. But yeah, we'll see what else the market has to give us. I'm going to go in taking small size, 250 shares at a time, and we'll see what happens. Watching a lot of things moving today. So we've got Synnex Optical, a new medical. So Synnex Optical, OPTX. Let's go through the tickers that have moved with catalyst, most of them. So Synnex Optical, OPTX. So this secured a 1.3 million order from Datacom Microlens. So that's that's moved up quite a bit. It's the top gap of this morning, over 200%. Not traded it yet, but I'm watching that. So that's big on the old watch list. We've got Rivian, which is the other one that I'm watching closely. Have traded this morning. They've taken a 1 billion investment from Volkswagen. So that's very interesting. We've got Wiener. Hey Wiener, it's a new medical, and they've been granted a European patent. So a new medical, traded this. Got a couple of pieces out of it, but I'm not sure how much of it will count. Because I think I cut two of them, and they didn't manage to. With slippage, I didn't manage to get the 10 cents, but the other ones are fine. Then we've got SVRA already, so that's Savara, and that's moved up on phase 3 clinical trials, results of a phase 3 clinical trials, and we've got Whirlpool as well. Whirlpool has moved up on rumours of an acquisition. Not great volume, but one to watch if the volume comes in. And then we've got Volcom. No catalyst to speak of that I can see, but it's a continuation from a big move yesterday, and yesterday it moved big without catalyst, without news, and it looks like the same thing's happening again. I can see that Got grid infrastructure, GRDI, is also moving now over $2. Let me just see why that's moving. And GRDI. So let's have a quick look. No, I'm not seeing any catalyst on grid infrastructure either for today, but it is starting to move. So that's all the gappers this morning so far, and so it's a busy morning. There's nothing really taking off and going parabolic as such. They are being quite conservative with our trading, and I think that's the way to go with this challenge. All right, let's take a look. So good morning, Ricky. Let's put a little line through this. For that moving above that, breaking above that standing resistance there. Well, good morning, Ricky. Good morning, Alberto. Nice to see you started green, dude. Hope you can keep it. Get green, stay green is what I always say. And there is the 8 o'clock algorithmic spikes that I hate to see. Stone Cold, always one of the first ones. Victor Isaac, how you doing, buddy? Good morning, Hector. No spies into all-time highs. It gapped up this morning to all-time highs, and then it's. I'll take a look for you, shall we, Khan? S&P 500. I'll look at it on the SPY. And you'll see that whilst it did gap up, still not. We've not got to all-time highs, which we actually hit earlier in the week. Look at this on the daily. So we've got went up to what's the market high here as the session opened. It went up to 546.43. So look at this on the daily here. See that the all-time high is 549.46. So we're not quite at that level yet, but it is looking bullish. It's we didn't. I thought we gapped up yesterday. I thought we might get a nice green day. We had three green days in a row. So it gapped up yesterday. We had a little green day, not the nice one I expected. A little green day after it did go red at one point, but then it finished green. So can we get a bigger green day today? That's the question. Look at this on the hourly time frame. You'll see how we're actually tracking on that. It gapped up and it's pulled all the way back, went red, and then popped up again. Well, actually, this is algo spikes right now. So it's actually looking like it's possibly going to sell off and go red based on this action. So SPY to all-time highs today, unlikely. Another red day, possibly. I'm not so sure. I think we probably will finish green. I think it'll be chopping sideways across the red-green line. And I think it will finish green a bit like it did yesterday. You see, yesterday we had this megaphone pattern pan out, where it's the hourly volatility just got bigger and bigger and wider, and it ended up finishing green. So I think we're going to have a similar situation today. That's just my opinion. It's not that's not financial advice. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just an idiot on the fat guy on the interweb. So I don't know what I'm saying. Don't listen to me, and if you do listen to me, don't follow me blindly, and if you do and lose money, don't sue me. You'd think so, wouldn't you, dude? No worries, no worries, buddy. Back to the 1 minute time frame. Still getting algo spikes. Don't like that. I wonder if you put a limit order down there at kind of $3, will it get filled? That'd be nice. Have a look at BJDX. Up and drop. BJ Diagnostics. Yeah. So Blue Jay Diagnostics announced a Simon 1 study results. IL-6 levels within 24 hours of ICU admission predict 28-day mortality in sepsis, septic shock patients. Findings to be validated by Simon 2 study. So that's BJDX. That's a decent catalyst. So popped up and jump and vomit. Not ideal. I think the one I'm really watching today after that investment from Volkswagen is Rivian. I think that could really go places, and I'm going to have another look at it. I think over 715 you might get 15-20 cents on that. Again. I've Thunder Power Hold sounds like a 1980s cartoon, doesn't it? Thunder Power Holding. Thunder Power Holdings. Why is it moving up? I'm not seeing anything. Not seeing anything why that's just off into the breaking highs. So yeah, give that a miss. Back to OPTX. OPTX. Back up. What's the spreads on this? I've got no level 2 on this. What's that? Not trading it without level 2. Right, what else? I think that's about it, really. Savara, let's have a Savara. Nice. Snapping sideways. I think we're going to get a lot of sideways momentum now, but we'll see. Morning, Vegas. How you doing, buddy? Want to go out and get a drink? Need water. Let's get you some water. Poor dog's sweating. There we go. Morning, Lisa. What are we watching this morning? It's a lot to choose from. What are your picks? My pick, I'm not offering stock picks or anything like that. I'm watching OPTX and RIVN. Those are the two ones that I'm watching. But What are you watching? You might have something completely out of left field. You might like those stocks that are under $2. Let me know. What's your thoughts, guys? Hey, Adam, how you doing, buddy? What a mess of that head of that chart now. I mean, come on. I'll wait till it breaks highs now. And I was looking at this. I was looking at this. I marked this line out and probably would have looked for a break of that. As you can see, it's extend this out. Broke out as it broke and held above it. So yeah, I probably could have got in on that one. But for all this mess, this algo spike mess, and even there, just a minute ago, which is look, it's still doing it. It's just messy. Investing, absolutely long term, no problem at all with that. Index funds, index related ETFs. It's a good way to beat inflation. It's a good way to grow. And the compounding effect is the magical is the magical effect of finance. It's the stuff they don't teach you in school when it should be on the national curriculum. If you add every month, if you just add a few quid, $100 or whatever you can afford each month, and you start at the age of 21, when you graduate from college, 21, 22, and you add $100 every month to an index fund, an index-linked ETF or whatever, it will grow. By the time you're 30, you don't add anything else. Just do it for like 6 to 8 years, and then you just leave it there. You retire early at 55, a millionaire. Simple. Index funds are a fantastic way to invest long term with very, very minimal risk. I like the leveraged ETF. So the likes of TQQQ, for example, you get 3 times as much. So your account would grow a lot quicker than it would if, of course, you get the bear markets, and you're going to have to suffer the pain through the bear markets. But you don't get despondent. You keep adding that couple of $100 every month or whatever it is. Every month you do it, even through the bear market, you're adding buying at a discount through the bear markets whenever it pulls back. In the long term, the market's only going to go in one direction, and you get that compounding effect. That compounding effect is what's magic. So you do that for 6 to 8 years, it will set you up, retire 20, 25 years later, and you've got no worries, financially secure. Kind of like this above the VWAP, Vivian. Up to $0.75, says 17.28, 17.26 high. So $0.75 on the last swing high. 5-minute chart. Throw a little line down. Hey Alistair, how you doing, buddy? How's Paris? Yeah, I looked at that, but wasn't great in terms of volume when I looked at it. There was a pop and drop as well, if I remember right. I know this was just not great on the volume, but yeah, it's back up there. It's back over 250. Watch for the double top. There's the new high. Underpower holdings. I'm not seeing a catalyst. Anybody see a catalyst on this move up? Quite a big one. It's like 40%, 45% up. 50% up now. Not seeing anything. I mean, there was a lot of insider buying yesterday. Yesterday afternoon, a lot of insider buying yesterday on this, but I'm not seeing any news catalyst directly. What is it they do? Kind of development of high performance electric vehicles. So the EV space got a lot of airtime yesterday. Maybe that would have been a good entry too. I kind of missed it now. Lovely and hot today while I was in the pool here, but it's still rainy season, so but the rains are coming in the evening, so I don't mind that. It's actually nice when you listen to the rain, it cools the place down. But you don't get that in Paris. When it's hot, it's just like it's dry heat, isn't it? Arid. Hey Monk team, not seen you for a few weeks. Nice. What you doing in London there, Alistair? You going to the West End? You seen a show or something? What do you want, Cat? You mean? Lost. Break of $3. There it goes. No worries, Mukti. You know where you'll find me each day. going to move back up. 350 on the cards, maybe. Index investing course. But I'm not, like I say, I'm not a financial advisor, but index investing, it's one of the safest bets you can make with investing. Oh, nice, Alistair. Well, good luck for that. Yeah, when I'm feeling up to it, Alistair. Absolutely. This 301, so back over $3 maybe. Bounces on the 9. I was just racking up 10 cents here, 10 cents there. That's a bit of a flush down from OPTX as well. And moving back up. Medical. This part of the chart's messed up. I just can't see. All of it is just, I can't see where. Benzo, is that a double bottom or a handle or what is it? I'm not sure. All these algo spikes are ruining the chart. Well, you know what? I need some drink. Warm and it's I'm getting thirsty. Just bear with me one moment and I'll just top up my tumbler. AIV, like you might be trying to curl. Oh no. Say if it gets back over $3 around this area. But have a look. We're watching the MACD. It's crossed over the signal line, so it probably looks like it could be the back end of the move, but we'll see. Watch for the next move. So pullback here would have been lovely to jump in on. Right here at 260, breaking new highs on the this 5 and distant pullback, then the break of highs, new high of the day. That would have been the ideal entry there. Obviously we came in late, so we waited for this pullback and got in there. Well, you've been spoiled, Alistair. Looks very similar to Think or Swim or a multitude of other charting platforms. But yeah, I'll be going back to that probably later this year. I'm considering trader rehab at the moment after having a poor start to the year and bit of a mental. Well, you know what it's like, Alistair. You've been there yourself. A couple of big losses, and if it's hammed at the wrong time emotionally, it can throw you over the edge. And I've had big losses before, but just take it in your stride because you're having big gains. But I just wasn't having the big gains to counteract it. So, got to sharpen the knife, Vegas. Absolutely, absolutely. And it's just less stress when you right now, I mean, I'm still doing the options trading. That's basically, since February, the options has kept me afloat. All I've been doing is trading earnings, not so much this month because option season is kind of out of season, but I'll be going again next month. And I've been making really good money on the trading the earnings this year. So I'll probably do more of that next month when option season begins again. Less stressful. And it's support there at the $0.75. Yeah, that's exactly, dude. That's why I was one of the reasons I was slow to react to it. The lack of catalyst with it. But hey, it's the third top gapper. I think after the bell, you'll see some movement on Rivian. It moved big time after hours. I think I'll see a lot of institutional input on that. It'll either sell off hard or it'll. I think it'll probably move up and get over $20 personally, but that's not a financial advice. That's just my opinion. I'm watching Rivian. I think Rivian could be one to watch after the bell. If he wants to watch. Rival brands. All PTX curling. a bit of a dump here. Finding support around 660. That's smart. Is that penny stock there, Ricky? Hey, buddy. Hey, small cap. How you doing? FedEx popped up on earnings. No volume on it though. That's the problem. With pre-market earnings, that tends to be the case. Very low volume with pre-market earnings. You get the volume. The after-hours earnings is where you get a lot more volume, a lot more liquidity after hours for earnings. It just doesn't seem to be there for pre-market. This is definitely back-end move, but we'll see. Does it find support at the previous resistance around 260? So. Here, let's draw a little horizontal. Does it find a little bit of support there? Back on the 1 minute chart actually. So, previous resistance, finding support. Can it now hold? Looks so good, does it? You know what, dude? Depending on your broker, the complexity of shorting is it is it shortable? Is it hard to borrow? Is the stocks available to borrow with the broker that you're with? That's the first thing. If not, then you're going to have to go out and search them, which means that you want a true before you actually go out and pay for shares to borrow so that you can short them. You want to know that it's going to be worth it. Like it isn't too expensive to short to locate shares. Buying low case is never that expensive. But that being said, then you've got to understand it. Is it on the is it on the short sale restrictions list? And a lot of these crappy low price stocks are on short sale restriction because they've been beat up. You know, they're down here for a reason. So shorting at this level probably not the easiest strategy. Mid and high cap stocks tend to trend up or down. So shorting is a very valid strategy with mid and high cap stocks. These low cap penny stocks, not. But if it's less than $2, why do you want to short it anyway? The biggest move you're going to get is $2. If it gets delisted and goes off the market, it's not worth it. So yeah. Hey Eva, how you doing? I could short this, yeah, because it's an eval, so I could short it. This is doesn't matter if the shares to borrow or not. This is a simulator right now. It can be on short sale restriction and easy to borrow. For example, last year when the banks started to fail, Silicon Valley Bank was easy to borrow for a long time. It was on short sale restriction because it was selling. It goes on short sale restriction if it declines a certain amount in the day. So across the whole day, if it's sold off a certain percentage, the following day it'll be on short sale restriction. It depends. So if it then gains the following day, it comes off short sale restriction. If it doesn't move, it will stay there until it's gained a certain percentage again. Continues to sell off, stays on short sale restriction. Well, on most platforms, you can actually go to the big Benson will tell you, but it's usually on most platforms. So on Dash Trader, it's not on this one, but on Dash Trader it says SSR next to the montage. On most platforms, it tells you if it's on short sale restriction. Or alternatively, you go to likes of FinViz or NASDAQ short sale. You know, Google is your friend. Cost you the price of a. Oh, what did I say about the SPY going red on the day today? Told you it looks like it would. It has. So it gapped up first thing on session open, and it's done nothing but sell off since. To be fair, the candles are very low, very small candles, low range. But we'll see after the open. Everything's just moving sideways right now, guys. You've got to wait. Patience is a virtue, as they say. Or you can short. Plenty stocks are pulling back, but most of the gap is just sideways. Again, what is it you guys are watching? Maybe it's probably my one I'm most interested in. Morning, Rob. How you doing, buddy? No, I'm still talking into this microphone. It's not even plugged in. What an idiot. Got out of the way. I'm not quite excited about that. Have a look at the old S&P 500, shall we? So video looks like it's bouncing ever so slightly back to the levels that it was at pre-split, but yeah, it looks like it's going to have a green day. Maybe not. Moving with the markets, maybe it won't. This is line down here is flawed, bouncing a little bit along with the market, but on the daily, that had a green day yesterday. On the daily, getting just three significant red days from the highs. Nice bounce yesterday, and it continued back up to the highs. So this is where it was on the split. It's up, so I expect it to move back up. A retracement is natural, retracement's healthy, but coming and pulling all the way back down to the 20 and bouncing down there. That's interesting. But it broke highs yesterday, so let's see it break highs again today. Now, S&P 500. Let's have a look at the markets. How's the markets doing on the daily? Pretty much the same. Very similar charts. The excessive move up, 3 days of red pullback, and the markets pulled back to the 9. And yesterday, it did break below the 9 briefly. It bounced and moved back and had a green day. So we've got good bullish signal. We've got a nice green hammer candle there on yesterday. So let's see. It's red at the moment today, but will it turn around? You let me know your thoughts. Is it going to turn around? See, for 1 minute it's pulling back a little bit. Does it bounce down here at kind of 540, 544-ish? Bounces down here for price action there, so higher 544. Oh, here we go. Micro algo. More moves again. What's the spreads on this? 20-cent spreads. Probably one very careful of. I think micro algo or RGS can make another push. RGS, have a quick look at micro algo. Seems to be having another push right now, but RGS, that to me yesterday was very up and drop, fairly up and down. I think having a look at the RGS charts. So it held a lot of its gains from yesterday, but no volume today. And without the volume, it usually signals. Volume usually signals turnaround. Big volume yesterday, though. Massive volume. Let's look at it on the daily first. I'm talking about. So the big move up. We look at the volume, just in terms of relative volume, what it normally does versus what it did yesterday. A huge volume yesterday. But then let's look at it on the hourliest. Yeah. A big move, pull back, then a big pull back. Does it? I think 21.50 is watch. $20 obviously is a psychological level. So, but I mean, if it gets over 21.50, who knows? It could go back up to the highs. Needs volume though. It's not going up there without volume. That's RGS Regis. Gets good volume after the bell. Who knows where it could go? And let's go back to micro algo. Micro algo on the hourly. That's a bit head and shouldersy. That worries me a little bit on the hourly. So I would say RGS has got a stronger chart, technical perspective, but 20 EMA on the hourly time frame looks like it's and it's all there constantly. Let's back to 1 minute. Look at the 5 as well. Yeah, it just looks like a bit of a pop, a bit of a spike. Volume's not great. Highest volume candles 21,000. So I wouldn't get too excited about micro algo until after the bell and see where it goes. Worth keeping on watch though, based on what it's done over the last couple of weeks. Finally breaking highs, breaking out, breaking highs. Guys coming from symbols. Okay. Come live in the Philippines, she said. It'll be fun, she said. Didn't tell me about all the bugs I've got to put with. Got a frog in here yesterday. I don't know where it came from. Going Holly or PTX, yeah, it's kind of sideways at the moment. Get back over $8, then I think it could be interesting again. Vivian, I still think that's a good one to watch. $17 for me. Over 450 here. This could be interesting. I got stopped out for break even. Look, I've got geckos all over the place, Vegas. The problem with those is, the problem with those is the bloody cat keeps eating them. Lovely big one she's had in the last couple of days, and she just eats the tail and then leaves the dead body there. And it's like, oh, poor little thing. I've had a couple of bullfrogs. We had a bullfrog at the door yesterday. We had all these June bugs that were just flying around, and they only lived like 24 hours. So it was like a swarm of June bugs at the front door that had the porch light on. There's no volume on Exhaler there, Adam. Volcon's trading sideways. I thought Volcon was going to make another move up. Well, it has made another move up. So Volcon could be interesting, but there's no catalyst, so I'm a little bit wary of it. Day 2 of a move without a catalyst. Weak. And we're getting quite a lot of those up and drops. $150 on this. Oh, $100. It says $150 there. That's actually the stop limit. Stop loss at $100 and stop loss limit. Looking for a bounce on the 9. Actually, where the actually at the $half now. A bit weak to me. The volume's kind of where I got in. Volume's really dropped off. So let's see. Nice to get over $5 on this. Good. Well, Imran, I don't. should I call you David? You're going to call me Tom. I'm calling you David. I mean, it's not difficult to get my name right. I mean, it's all blasted all over the channel. It's not Day Trade with Tom, is it? I mean, come on. So I've got there. If you're wondering what these are, I've got that's the entry price and the current net unrealized value. Here is the stop loss, and this is the stop loss limit. But it's pre-market. I can't use market stops pre-market. I have to use stop limit orders. This is going to pull me back and stop me out anyway, so highly likely. Smoke tea, you're coming. In and every day. Tom Ryan, you get Day Trade with Tom. You can have that one. You can use that moniker. Don't you start getting. How am I using? How am I getting stop losses in pre-market? Because it's a stop limit order. Only limit orders work. So if you this platform is affording stop limit orders as opposed to stop. A stop loss is essentially it's a market order. But which is why there's two lines here. There's your stop. That's the trigger. And it sends out a limit order, and the limit is this one. So yeah, I'm watching micro algo up at 1730s now. Got a little over 20 minutes before the market opens. I want this to go back up to the highs rather than sitting where it's at. Micro algo. Come back to Benny in a minute. Yeah, well, as quick as it popped, it pulled all right back down again. What's the volume on that candle there? 27,000 shares, and then we've got less than. We're talking 865. The volume profile is just so inconsistent. Not trustworthy at the moment. Watch it. We're keeping on watch for after the bell, but right now, it's so poor in terms of volume. Not trustworthy. Okay, let's go back to old wiener, old sausage. I got stopped out. That's all right. What platform is this around? This is Trade Revolution. I'm not going to speculate on what happens to AMC tomorrow, Adam, but you do you, boo boo. Try again. Minutes before the bell, well, 19 to be precise, but just in 75 boxes. Nice little breakout will be good, maybe up to 470s or 480s. 75. $5 would be ideal. Let's see. This is a the answer to that, Oscar, is no. This is a funded trader challenge. You've got strict guidelines that you have to trade by, and buying power. I've only got like a 15% of my overall buying power available to me pre-market. So to get the full 80,000 buying power, I have to wait till after the market opens. What happened there? That was crap. Get 10 cents on that. 7 cents. That was a bit crappy. Did that work? Yeah, it's straDay. The link's in the description here, or in the link tree which is pinned in the chat there, Oscar. So yeah, it's funded trader challenge. This one's it's $300 for the evaluation, and it's for $80,000 buying power, and which is not bad. So you can do a small one, which is 20,000 buying power for like $97. But I found that quite restrictive, but just for my appetite. I thought, why not go for a bigger one? Double topish. Is it legit? Absolutely. Absolutely, Oscar. Check them out. Like I said, link in the description. I don't know how I got stopped out on that. No sense. Yeah, absolutely get him. That's 100% what I'm saying. I think I'm still green on it, but oh, barely. I see it over $5 now. $0.20. $100 for 500 shares. Volcon just popped back over $8. Yes. Not great volume now, still. 20,000. I mean, look at this icon, that's 20,000 shares. It's head and shoulders above everything else. The volume's very poor at the moment. Volcon. Does can't move up. Right. I got stopped there again. Well, maybe I'm not getting this right at the moment. Still profitable on the day. Got 20 minutes, 10 minutes before the market opens, so a little, well, 11 minutes, just under 11. Back down to 830s. Volcon. Thing looks like it might be back up. $50 on this. Don't like the wicks on Vulcan either. Pretty interesting there at 640. Over 1650 could be very interesting. Stopped out again. Let's hit my stops. I'm either going to have to size down and take wider stops, or I'm going to have to be a bit more picky with my selections. It's spread on the day. $9. Ain't that it? Still green grows. 37. Again. Just get another 10 cents. $0.11 on the ATRs, like pennies on the spread. So 10 cents is about right to risk. Certainly did, but now we've got a trident of wicks to the upside with Vulcan, and on the 2-minute time frame, doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence on it. Oh, PTX is actually breaking lows. Travel the world, couldn't do. Don't give a kick. I don't give a monkeys. Couldn't care less. Come to the wrong channel, buddy. You want to go to a Forex channel. Don't do Forex on this channel. Bugs game. No worries, buddy. But you can stick around if you want to see how to trade equities, stocks and shares on the stock market. But we don't do Forex. Sorry, mate. What do you mean, how can I still be in TikTok? What do you mean? Why would I not still be in TikTok, Kevin? What stocks right now? It's no, stopped out again. WENA is the ticker. It's a new medical is the company. For who? all forgot you're a trumpet. Yeah. Believe in all the hype that it's a Chinese communist tool, but yeah. Laughable. The platforms I'm broadcasting on have nothing to do. I mean, you get worse content on Instagram and Twitter than you do on TikTok. In fact, the guidelines are more stringently enforced on TikTok than they are on Instagram and Twitter. But you know, like I say, you do you, baby. Nano-nuclear. Hey, small cap. I used to think that was what was tattooed on Gorbachev's head at one stage when I was a kid. Well, got a minute. I'm going to change my scanners over. Do the regular session. Got a minute before the bell rings. He just popped on very low volume. Cyclacel Pharmaceuticals. Let's have a quick look. Is the catalyst poking that just before the open? Yeah. So Cyclacel Pharmaceuticals to receive a European sell. Okay, we got it the first time. Fine. Change the day in force. Lost me. Cyclacel Pharmaceuticals to receive a European patent grant for novel pharmaceutical compositions of plegnoceratib. The patent prevents exclusivity until August 2040. So, have a look at that one. One shot up. Nice. It's 9:30 now, Volcon. Gap down. I'll take that. Told me a bit higher than it should have done. Oh, there you go, that'll do. Nasty push. Want to get support here. Let's up to the downside. A lot of downwards momentum. Alright, Rivian's the one I wanted to watch. I'm watching for a drop and then pop. Dip and rip. Well, get green, get to green, stay green, get to goal and get out there, dude. That's not me today. Had a good day yesterday. I'm going green to red today. Microalgo just vomited. Ooh. And so did Whirlpool. A lot of pulling back. 17% trailing stop. And then it stopped me out. Oh. Micro goes vomiting. There's another halt to the downside. I can hear it turning again outside. It doesn't matter how close. Dark pools sound nefarious. They're not. It's just where effectively dark pools is where people go. It tends to be institutions more than anything because it tends to be where large quantities are exchanged. But it doesn't usually affect the price that much. It's not a nefarious thing just because it sounds like dark pools. It's an off-exchange market, is it? Essentially. But it still adds to the price action. Possibly, Alistair. Possibly. It depends on what's said there. Good infrastructure. No, essentially what's happening in a dark pool, let's just say Adam Aaron at AMC wanted to unload half of his shares. If he did that on the open exchange, it would tank the price. Whereas if he goes through dark pool, a price can be agreed, and it still goes through on the time and sales and everything else, but it doesn't tank the price. It's at market rates. It doesn't impact the price action in the same way. Yeah, there was a lot of movers yesterday. It was very volatile yesterday. Very volatile market. Yeah, well, half of the people that are involved in social media and stuff like that, you have to have a headline. Yeah. A lot of it's just clickbait. A bit bigger with this one. Bigger if we can get move up to $16. Good move. Rivian. And the reason Rivian popped overnight is it had a investment from Volkswagen, $1 billion. So, hey, I see this over $16 and counting. He's got a lot of convergence there. The VWAP, the 20, the 9. Nice stops at 15.60. 20 cents. Oops. Big seller at 16. Seller wallet. It's always thickly traded though, Rivian. Yeah, it's a terrible company to get them. I totally agree with you. A lot of these EV companies are just not making any money. In fact, the regular auto manufacturers are losing money on the EV market. It will get to a point where they start to break even and then they start to make profits, but the majority of EV manufacturers are just not making any profits. a stop up to break even. Like me. Let it ride out. Ideally, I want to get to like 1630s before I start taking some off. Thanks, now. Trailing stop in that. Put just over 20 cents on the trailing stop. Thanks. Take half off and leave the trailing stop in for the rest. Yeah, I've got hotkeys, hot buttons. So yeah, fully the hotkeys. I've got 250, 250, 500, 1,000, and 2,500 is my hotkeys. In terms of share size, I've also so that buy, sell, and I've also got standard trailing stops of whatever I put on this it's like 20 cents or 10 cents or whatever. So that's stopped me out, and we're now green again. Oh my goodness, whatever happened to Vina? Medical, that just vomited, didn't it? It looks like it's going to break new lows. One for shorting. Well, we're 130 up. Not bad. 130 net, 312 growth. It's my spread. Wash it out. Not a bad one. 5 minutes. And 2 up. One down. Look for another red after this one on the 5 minute. All of one. Vulcan looks like it's curling. Back over $8. I've not even looked at the scanners. What's going on? XL. Optic. Yeah, optic. Not me. Copy. Fake out. Oh, we're getting the breakout, not the fake out instead. Ah. Or did we? We're big highs now. Allen Technologies. XL. Oh well. I think I'm going to wrap it up. I'm green. Get green, stay green, as they say. And I'll do it all again tomorrow. Getting kind of quiet. I'm going to watch Rivian for a little while and to see if it does curl back up and break highs. But apart from that, not a lot. Everything else very choppy. Might be a day for shorting because a lot of big movers up to the upside are looking weak now and pulling back. So maybe it's worth doing that. But I'll be back tomorrow. Same place, same time. 7 o'clock for the scans, 8 o'clock for me, and hopefully you'll be here to join me. And hopefully we'll get a few more people in that we can get 50 likes and push the button on the thumbs up. But I guess that's just the way it is. Okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. In the meantime, stay profitable.
Living the life, living large, Tony's in charge. He's got the knowledge, the skills, and the art. Streaming live, stock trading all day, helping people learn and make money their own way. From Wall Street to Tokyo, Tony's got the flow. Teaching the game, ain't nothing to show. He's got the charts, the trends and the moves. Making profit, making moves, his groove.